Zealand's ageing population isn't a burden, it's our fastest growing national resource. This is according to our next guest. Over-65s contribute 176 billion a year, and a workforce participation among 65 to 69-year-olds has jumped from 10%. In other words, let's keep this simple. 10% of 65 to 70-year-olds, roughly, used to work. 30%, now 50%. Today, a new report launching at Parliament calls for urgent cross-sector action to help older Kiwis keep thriving. Denise Cosgrove is chair of the National Forum for the Decade of Healthy Ageing and joins me this morning. Denise, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So, what are you doing today?
Well, today we're launching some pledges around the ageing population and how to, as you say, make that an opportunity, not a challenge. You probably know we're at a demographic crossroads. Right now, the number of people older than 65 is crossing over the number of people who are under 15. And investing in policy right now will have huge benefits. But what it will take is coordinated action. And that's what we're calling for today, is coordinated cross-sector, cross-government, business, community around shared objectives of participation, independence and health across the life force, and particularly for older people.
Do you know, I'm going to be honest with you, Denise, that sounds like like gobbledygook to me. What is coordinated action and shared objectives actually change? What specifically do you want changed?
Right, well, we want really practical things. So better use of data. So right now we can tell you lots of things about people aged from 0 to 64. And then apparently when you hit 65, you're just an amorphous group of people to 105. So we're saying actually use your data. You've got that data. Use it.
The age bracket. The age bracket thing. So basically you're right. The boxes end at 65, and everything over that, we lump them all in together. What you're saying is you need, now that we're living longer, you need more data on the specific decades.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I was born in the 1960s, 1 in 12 of us were over 65. When I hit 65 in 5 years' time, 1 in 5 of us is going to be over 65. So there's a huge opportunity emerging. So we can actually look at this as a burden, or we can flip that narrative and say it's an opportunity. But the key thing now will be about investing in well-being and productivity and participation that will allow people to age well for longer in their communities.
What does that mean? Does that mean more sort of at-home care or stuff to help them out? What does it mean?
Yeah, it means a whole bunch of things. It means secure housing for a start, so housing's the tenant of things. And actually housing at the moment, so in less than a few years, half of the people over 65 are going to be renting. But rental properties and properties generally are not accessible. So only 5% are, and only about 15% of landlords are even interested in making changes. So modifications could make a huge difference for all of us. Also, we're looking at lifetime planning tools. So on my 60th birthday, as I say, 2 weeks ago, I talked to my daughters about what's my plan for the next 30 years. Most of us haven't got a plan for the next 30 years. We've got a plan to retire.
What did they say? Did they leave the table?
No, we had a really great conversation. I want to thrive to 105. It's possible. It's humanly possible.
See, and, Denise, I agree with you. It's humanly possible, but does that mean that it should be you're talking about people over the age of 65 working? I get it. They're fit and healthy, of course. But also, are they not taking jobs off younger people who are trying to get into the workforce? People over the age of 80 not taking away health resource from younger people who arguably would get more use out of it because they have longer to live?
Well, that's an interesting question. But the reality is that we're actually going to need more people to support the older population. And what we're trying to do is increase the amount of years that you're healthy so you're in good health versus poor health. So New Zealand's got one of the worst stats at the moment. So people get to the end of their life and the gap between a healthy health span and the lifespan is 11.8 years. So no one wants to arrive at the end and spend a long time in poor health. And equally,
Is
there's a
that,
workforce needs there.
sorry,
So
is that because that difference, is that because we are keeping ourselves alive beyond what we should? I mean, your lifespan should match your health span. You know what I mean? Like if something's going to kill you, it's going to kill you. Do you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, except that we've got, great technology and medical advancements. And the reality is that people want to live for as long as they possibly can. I mean, most of us would want to. But with comorbidities and things that increase that, then people's lives and health is not matching. So if we can even reduce that through prevention, so we're calling for basic, simple things like preventative actions, health checks, at different stages in your life. So you can see your markers, you can see what you might need to do. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to do everything I can to be as healthy as I possibly can for as long as I possibly can.
I have the best of intentions, and then, as soon as I get to the pub, it's all on for young and old, Denise. I fear that the gap between health and lifespan might be quite wide for me.